The silence of a cat is never empty. It is filled with meaning. When a feline senses that its journey is coming to an end, it does not panic. It does not fear tomorrow. It feels its body, a subtle shift in its internal vibration. Science calls this vulnerability masking. It is an ancestral echo. In the wild, showing weakness is an invitation to danger. That is why your cat becomes a master of disguise. It moves with an almost invisible dignity. But if you observe with your soul, you will see the signs. The gaze becomes deep, distant, as if it were tuning into a radio station only it can hear. It is preparing, not to leave, but to transform the connection you have built. Do you feel that it knows? It knows, and the way it says goodbye is the purest proof of trust you will ever receive. Many owners feel guilty when the cat seeks isolation. They hide under the bed, behind the sofa, in dark, cool corners. Behavioral psychology explains that this is not a rejection of you. It is a search for biological safety. The cat's body, under terminal stress, enters a state of extreme conservation. Every heartbeat is precious. Isolation reduces sensory stimuli. Less light, less noise, less need to react. It is the state of deep quiet. At this stage, metabolism slows down. Temperature drops. The cat seeks the cold floor or absolute silence to process the transition. Understand this. It is not running away from you. It is finding its own center. It is a preservation behavior that ensures that if it must leave, it will do so in peace. But there is a fascinating psychological detail. If your cat, even exhausted, chooses a hiding place where it can still hear your voice or smell you, it is creating a shared safety zone. It wants your presence, but it cannot process your interaction. It is the most fragile balance in nature. It trusts you so deeply that it allows you to be the sentinel of its most vulnerable moment. Observe the eyes. The pupils may dilate or appear fixed on something that is not there. This occurs due to decreased brain oxygenation, but in feline psychology, it is total introspection. And the purring, be careful not to be misled. The final purr is not just happiness, it is a tool for healing and sedation. The frequency of the purr, between 25 and 150 Hz, helps bone density and pain relief. When your cat purrs in its final days, it is self-medicating. It is trying to maintain calm amid biological chaos. Touch also changes. It may become unusual. Hypersensitive. A caress that was once pleasurable can now be uncomfortable. This is called allodynia. The nerves are on high alert. The skin seems to vibrate. Also notice the odor. Cats are obsessed with hygiene. If it stops grooming, it has abandoned its social armor. Its smell changes, becoming more earthy, denser. It is the scent of transition. It is detaching from the obligations of the physical world. It is no longer the predator. It is no longer the prey. It is simply consciousness. If it presses its head against your hand at this moment, it is not asking for food. It is a seal, a recognition that you are the safe harbor where it has chosen to anchor before departure. Understanding the mind of a cat is a privilege for few. If you feel this connection resonates with you, and if you wish to honor the lives of these beings we love so much, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, so we can continue uncovering the silent mysteries of the feline world. Your presence here helps spread compassion and knowledge to other owners who need strength right now. There's a myth that all cats run away from home to die. Not always. Modern psychology shows that cats with deep bonds with their humans perform what we call the last contact ritual. Some cats, hours before the end, show us sudden improvement, a burst of energy. They may meow loudly, walk toward you, or even ask for food. It is the swan song. Neurochemically, it is a surge of adrenaline and dopamine. Psychologically, it is the final opportunity for recognition. They look straight at you. It is not an empty gaze, it is a mapping gaze. They are recording your frequency. If your cat approaches and simply presses its body against yours without asking for anything, it is performing a final scent transfer. It wants its smell to remain on you, and yours on it. For cats that choose to hide, the ritual is internal. They seek places that carry memories of safety. It may be an old box or a closet. If you find it there, do not force it out. Sit beside it. The psychology of farewell for a cat is about not being disturbed, but being accompanied. Do they feel your sadness? Yes, science proves that cats detect cortisol levels in our sweat and microfacial expressions. If you fall into despair, it senses that the environment is no longer safe to leave. The greatest psychological gift you can give is serenity. A low voice, a slow touch. Show it that the territory is safe, that it can let go. It needs your silent permission to understand that its mission has been fulfilled. Brain imaging studies suggest that, even at the end, areas linked to social memory remain active. The cat does not forget the face of the one who loved it. Oxytocin, the hormone of love, is released when you are simply nearby. Even if it appears unconscious, the auditory system is one of the last to shut down. It hears the rhythm of your heart. It recognizes the cadence of your words. To it, your voice is the anchor that prevents it from feeling lost in the fog of transition. Biologically, its brain is preparing for the shutdown of vital functions, but emotional connection does not follow the laws of biology. It follows the laws of attachment psychology. The bond you have built over the years acts as a natural sedative. A cat that feels loved has a physiologically more peaceful death. Stress levels are lower. Breathing, although weak, is less erratic. You are, quite literally, its medicine in the final moment. Many seek grand gestures to say goodbye, but feline psychology values what is subtle. The most powerful secret to creating an unbreakable bond, even in the final seconds, is passive presence. Do not try to hold it if it wants space. Do not try to speak constantly if the silence is heavy. The technique is simple. Just be within its field of vision. Sit on the floor, at its level. Do not stare directly into its eyes, as this may be interpreted as a challenge or pressure. Look sideways. Blink slowly. Passive presence tells the cat, I am here. I protect the environment. You are safe to do what you need. This observation without demands is the greatest proof of love for a cat. You are respecting its autonomy in the most intimate moment of life. When you simply are beside it, souls align without the noise of words. It is in this shared silence that the bond becomes eternal. It will leave knowing that it was not just a pet, but an integral part of your existence. And that, for the psychology of a cat, is absolute fullness.